what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
What is up, guys? This is Anti-Gravity Dogs coming at you guys with another video. This time it's not PvE oriented, and it's not on the beta. This time it's on live servers, and I'm in Strand of the Ancients. I was kind of bored when I got home today, and I decided, hey, why not just get online and do a couple BGs, so I did. And I got queued into Strand of the Ancients, and I thought I had a pretty good game against these guys. You know, I'm not the best PvPer, and these guys weren't the best of opponents, but I thoroughly enjoyed the match, and I thought it was entertaining enough for you guys. But the point of this commentary isn't necessarily going to be focused on the gameplay. I decided, you know, why not make an introduction video of myself? I know I have a few videos up already, but I thought, hey, you know, how about I tell you guys a little bit about myself, a little bit more about my WoW quote-unquote career, how I started. So let's get to it. A little bit about me. My name is Aaron. I am 18 years of age. I live in Long Beach, California, in case you guys are wondering. Very hot right now. Very, very, really hot and obnoxious. And I started playing WoW middle of Wrath, I want to say. Yeah, I'm a Wrath baby. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I started, first character I ever leveled was a rogue. And the reason behind that was because, you know, I always played Warriors. I always played Warriors prior to that and RPGs all the time. That was like all I used to play. And I thought, hey, why not mix it up, play Pally? And I forget where I heard it from, but a friend of mine said, oh, you can't play Pallies without a BC expansion. I thought, I'm just starting out. Why would I get the BC expansion that I'm not going to need until level 70? So what happened was that I made a rogue instead of a Pally because, you know, I'm an idiot and decided to research anything myself. You know, I level rogue to 27, and my friend says, oh, I thought you said you wanted to play Pally. My friend who had been playing a little bit longer than I. And I said, well, dude, I wish I could, but I'm not going to get the BC extension. He's like, well, what are you talking about? And I said, you know, can't play Paladin until BC. And I realized that I'm a complete idiot and that I could have made a Paladin all along. So at that point, you know, I hated my rogue. You know, I wasn't a very good player at all because I'd been playing for maybe a couple months. Or a couple weeks, actually, now that I think about it, because I only got to 27. So I said, heck, to hell with this rogue. I'm switching to Paladin. So playing a Paladin, had a lot of fun playing that. You know, I really enjoyed the Paladin play style, which is why I switched back in Cataclysm, even though it's not really the same. I just enjoyed, you know, the lore behind Paladins. But getting ahead of myself, I leveled up to 55 or so, and I see Death Knights. And let's just say I had probably the biggest nerdgasm I ever had in my entire life. Just the sound of Death Knights, you know, what behind, you know, lore behind Death Knights. I just completely like shit my pants when I heard about Death Knight. So I leveled up to 55, get the BC and Wrath expansions. As soon as I get those installed, make a DK, and I'm loving DKs. You know, they're a fucking blast. I was playing Blood, I believe, Blood DPS. I leveled that to 80, got to 80. Heard about raids. You know, at this point I'm still a terrible player because I'd been playing only for about a couple months, I want to say, when I got it to 80. And I start raiding, and I'm pulling terrible numbers, absolutely horrendous numbers. Like, I'm last on the DPS charts. I'm just doing bad. You know, I'm just doing the stupidest mistakes. And you know, the raiding group I was in, it was a raiding group of my friends, and these guys, in hindsight, they weren't that good either. But then again, I was absolutely horrendous back then, so I shouldn't really say anything. But the raid leader pulls me aside. He says, you know, Meredith is saying my DK. He's like, you know, I can't keep you in this raid if you're going to be pulling numbers like this. You play like an infant. I think that's exactly what he said to you. You play like an infant. And he told me, you know, if you're not going to be able to pull better numbers on your DK or on an ult, I'm going to have to say, you know, I'm going to have to replace you. And at this point, I'm kind of like, not really sad, but I'm really disappointed. I'm like, because I thought I was good. I think everybody at one point thinks they're really good when they're really not. No offense to all you PvP superstars who think they're good. No offense. But, you know, at that point, I was not really crushed, but I was really disappointed, you know, that I thought I was putting all this effort into my class, but I wasn't playing it very well. And I thought, hey, let's do something I haven't done in the entirety of my WoW quote-unquote career. Let's look at the forums. And I see all these complaints about, gosh, paladins, they're so easy, button mash, you know, slap your cock across the keyboard, good instant 20k DPS, because I was actually pretty good. But, you know, I say, why the hell not? Let's level my paladin playing OP as shit class. I do that. I'm loving it. You know, I get to 80, I start raiding with them again, and I'm actually like, it was a 25-man group. I was in there 10 men at a time before raid shared lockouts, and you know, I'm chilling in the middle of the pack and DPS, but I'm pulling my own weight, which is really all that mattered to me. You know, I was having a lot of fun, chilling with these guys, raiding ICC content, and we only got 11 out of 12 or something like that. It wasn't really ranking level 12 normal mode. But I was having fun, and I think that's all that really matters when it comes to raiding. Is, you know, if you have fun, doesn't matter what your progress is, you know. But comes the end of Cataclysm, I quit for a little bit, about 2 months prior to Cataclysm. I was getting really bored with the game at that point, and I decided to take a break. I log back in 2 months later, find that my guild was disbanded. Everybody rage quit. I was guildless, and I thought, hey, let's go look at the forums and maybe, you know, apply for a guild on Thrall, because Thrall was the original server I played on with my friend before he quit like a chump. And I find this guild, the name was A Perfect Kill. They were looking for some melee DPS, and I thought, hey, I think I can play with you guys. I apply. They were really desperate for members, I guess, because they accepted me, and even then I was still really bad. And you know, I'm elated. You know, oh wow, I applied into this. They actually thought I was pretty decent. And you know, I raid with them for a while, raid them through like halfway through T11, and I'm playing my paladin. If you remember paladins at launch in Cataclysm, they were awful, god awful, and I couldn't do it. I was back where I was before, you know, with the new holy power system. I was, you know, it was really foreign to me, the new you know, a resource bar for paladins. I was used to just like smashing my face across the keyboard and doing decent DPS, but I couldn't really do that anymore because of you know, holy power. So I switched back to my DK, go dual wield frost, because that's OP as shit at the time. Play that, you know, once again I'm back near the top, and this time, you know, it wasn't just because I was playing an OP class. I was really, you know, learning how to play in general, and we get 9 of 12 normal modes in T11. Then guild drama, surprise surprise, the guild's over. guild's done with, basically. Join a few other raiding guilds, do some pugs occasionally, and this time I consider myself an above average player. This time I keep falls around there is when I started, you know, topping the charts consistently, doing well in a PvE environment, and I was still doing terrible in PvP because I was still clicking. But that's a story for another day. You know, I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and then comes 4.3, and you know, I was like, you know what, I really want to get back into raiding, and I saw paladins were gonna be. I looked at the paladin changes. I'm like, you know, I really enjoy paladins. And I told myself when I switched to my DK, you know, if paladins ever get buffed, I'm definitely switching back to my paladin because I really enjoyed playing my paladin. But I switched for the sake of the raid, you know, to carry my own weight. But you know, paladins get buffed in 4.3. They're doing pretty well. Switch back to my paladin. Start playing that. The shit out of it in 4.3. Start raiding with my old guildmates, a few of them. And a few new guys in a perfect kill because someone took over that guild, and we got a ragtag raid group together. I do that for about a month or two. More drama happens. Leader guild transfers without letting anybody know. Oh, what a shock. But then, you know, I'm sitting there guildless again, kind of bummed out, but I do pugs, and this is about a month ago, I guess. I was starting to do consistently, I was consistently pugging with people. You know, I was still raiding, I was still having fun. But come the MOP beta, or come a month or two ago before the MOP was PETA. Oh gosh, I'm an animal activist now. Before MOP beta went live, you know, I really want to get back into hardcore raiding. So here we are now, guys, present time. Currently I'm looking for a hardcore raiding guild to join. I might join one on server or off server. I still, you know, haven't really decided. But I really want to get back into raiding, that's all I know. Because the Red Paladins are amazing on beta, so I hope, you know, they still retain some of their awesomeness come MOP launch. And yeah, stop clicking. And I think I consider myself an above average player, but after, you know, a couple of years of being absolutely horrendous, I hope I'd be kind of decent. But yeah, guys, pretty much discussed my WoW quote-unquote career, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm gonna let you guys go, and you can enjoy the rest of the Strain of the Ancients. I don't think I died this game. I think I go like 16-0 or something like that. So, but it's basically over in about a minute and a half. So, like I said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you have any feedback on Rep Paladins, video making, or commentary in general, leave it in the comments, guys. It's much appreciated. Helps me grow as a YouTuber. And subscribe if you're looking for more gameplay videos of WoW, MOP beta, MOP live server action when it goes live. You know, just subscribe and you'll get a heads up when I make a new video. Alright, guys, I'm rambling now, so I should probably stop talking. See you.